岩の山です。2月7日午前7時48分頃です。これが乗ってきたジープラングラーです。で、右隣の方はカップルで、ぐるーっと回りますとキャンピングカー、キャンピングトレーラー、ロッククローラーで一周、やっぱりジープが多いですね。ジープルビコン、非常に後ろ下がりな気がしますが、まあこんな感じで景色は延々と続いていくということで、とりあえずゲート2を入ったばかりのところです。マシンが列を作って、確か車検かなんかだと思います。2人乗り込んでますね。
Jeff, stand right close. We actually, Terrell won that one. Yeah. We actually saw it, and that's the reason we broke it. Like, there he is. He said, old story. He said, it's so easy. I don't. Yeah, that was it. USA Today. USA Today, Wall Street Journal. You got like 5 different hats if you don't mind. Just try it. All right, thanks, Sam. See if we can go get Brent and do the same thing. 7 hours with the majority of these guys. The only one to follow. Yep. I totally agree. Whatever. Yeah. fish, huh? Yeah.
Exactly. It's not the one.
ここが一番後ろのような感じ。
Take the faster, more desperate line. He's in the canyon and
anywhere. Start line of off-road races and, of course, Races for Christ, a nonprofit organization. Feel free to donate. As we see more side-by-side racing action here, we'll see if anybody else makes that decision to go to back door and to the 4403.
Yeah, so far it looks like we have 2 vehicles that have opted to take back door on their first lap.
So on the line, Ben Deacons and Tony Pellegrino. We'll see who can win this drag race. And just so you know, we talked about the multiple laps here, 3 laps, and they're going to go out. Here we go, drag race action. So multiple laps. They're going to go into a desert section, and the idea is to break the field up. You know, there may be vehicles fail, some guys will be faster, but just sort it out a little bit before we get to the narrow canyon.
Absolutely, Cameron. It is interesting. We're seeing a lot of vehicles now opting for back door. I believe we've got 2 more entering it now.
Looking back to our entry there for that's how important this race is for people. We actually have on our list 156 racers, and in the 155th position, PJ Flores, who wasn't able to make qualifying. He's been having problems with his front wheel drive, and we'll see if that's something that he can overcome and actually be able to start the race. As we get to the end of our first page, Chris Hoyt.
Yeah, Cameron, we have about a half a mile line of vehicles still have yet to start, and we already have vehicles now that have been through back door and completed that, and they won't have to do that again.
So we're getting close. Casey Curry will be on the next row. As we're watching it back door, they're applauding in Hammertown.
All right, you guys, we'll do our best to bring you action here from the start and back door and anywhere else we can get action on the big screen.
So as we start the race, right there in that first, basically half mile, 3/4 mile, you have that option to back door. Then you're going to head out into the desert sections, and again, and that's the 4580 entry. The 4403 of Ben Deacons, trying that right line, but when you're standing there at back door, the way they pivot around that rock, I went and looked at it for the bikes a year ago. I'm like, we're gonna have to go up that on our dirt bikes, right? I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. But
I watched a couple guys, attempt that on dirt bikes at the back door shootout on Monday. Tough.
Well, the thing is, the way when you start to go up that left line, which is the preferred line, and they start to rock it it starts going to the left, you got to pivot around that boulder that's sticking out. Hammertown, you guys having any fun out here this morning? That's what we're talking about.
I can tell you, this is by far the biggest crowd we've had this early. So thank you guys for tuning in. Our 2014 Griffin King of the Hammers presented by Nitto Tire. We're bringing you guys live coverage right now from Backdoor and the Star Line.
And if you're enjoying what you're seeing at Backdoor and your first time viewing King of the Hammers online, let me just tell you that a little bit later on in the day, as we start getting to race mile 70 more or less, lines like and trails like Aftershock, Devil's Slide, Jackhammer, Wrecking Ball, Claw Hammer. These are named, aptly named because they are tough, and that's where it will really get exciting. We'll have remote cameras in some of those areas, including at Chocolate Thunder, which is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know we'll have some of our correspondents out there doing our best to give you guys coverage from some of these sections.